Good afternoon, everyone. Today we have the number 26 debate in our subject leadership second. Today we are going to discuss the CEO of Shein and their impact in terms of leadership. As we know, Shein is a popular e-commerce platform in Nova offering a wide range of fashion items and affordable prices. Founded in China, it has experienced rapid global growth, particularly among young customers, thanks to its digital marketing strategy and ability to stay ahead of the latest trends. So please pay attention, I will call attendance. Team in favor: Carla Gabriela Timini Conde, Christopher Salcedo,
Present.
Ivana Camila Cosío, Marcos Adrián Cava,
Present.
Johnny López. Team against: Gary Huanca, Mauricio Gorriti,
Present.
Mauricio Blondel,
Yeah.
Cristian Rojas,
Present.
Luciana Claure,
Present.
Rodrigo Flores,
Present.
Matías Terrazas.
Present.
We have quorum to start. Please, team in favor can start with their position. You have 5 minutes to give your position.
Okay, well, ladies, gentlemen, and fashion enthusiasts. In the case of Shein, its leadership have been instrumental in propelling the brand to prominence in the fashion industry. From making bold strategic decisions to fostering innovation and adaptability, Shein's leaders have steered the company throughout remarkable achievements. Throughout this debate, we will explore the merits of Shein leadership, examining their vision, management practices, and their impact in the brand's evolution. So let's dive in and explore the captivating realm of Shein leaderships and the mark it has left on the fashion landscape.
Thank you, Camila. So you have 2 minutes. Do you want to give 3 minutes? Okay, thank you. So please, team against, you can start with their position. You have 5 minutes to give your position. Mauricio?
Okay, good evening. We are here to approach a concerning topic about leadership in industries. As a team, we consider Chris Xu is a bad leader in charge of a company. We all know that Shein has made some very questionable decisions in many aspects. We are here to show that these questionable decisions are actually wrong and go against the characteristics of a good leader. We believe that the actions a CEO takes impacts hardly in the company image, and Shein has a bad reputation. So we are going down with it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mauricio. You have 2 minutes. What do you want to do this time?
We want to continue with the debate.
Okay, thank you.
Please.
So we can start with the debate. To start, we have the first question. What is the impact of the Shein CEO's leadership on the organizational culture, mission, vision, and the company's work environment, physical and the organization climate? You have 1 minute to organize your response. Want to start with the answers. Mauricio?
Okay, we would like to start with using a resource that is the fifth one of the team against.
Which
It's
number?
Fifth, the fifth one. As we can see, Shein has a very bad politics about the work conditions. So Shein is a very bad company actually, and it's of course thanks to the decisions that the CEO Chris Xu made, and we can see that that their workers are actually in bad conditions. So it's very questionable, and it shows that it's a bad leader.
Talking about the vision and direction, Shein CEO has effectively set a clear vision and direction for the company. By providing a compelling vision for the brand, they inspire their employees and create a seed of purpose, fostering a positive organizational culture and work environment.
Thank you, Camila. Christopher?
Also, Shu's leadership style could potentially align with the characteristics of a charismatic leader, because he actually given a Shein a rapid growth on a short period of time. Also, he's managed lead to the company to have an special ability to engage consumers and also the fashion community to providing new trends and affordable prices to the consumers.
Thank you, Christopher. Adrian?
Due to this increase in sales across the globe, Shein has actually trying to get into the Latin America industry, so they are having factories for Shein in Brazil, and now they are trying to expand to Mexico. So that is the plan, the vision, that they are trying to reach global markets by maintaining their low cost model.
Thank you, Adrian. Cristian Rojas?
Well, we believe that the CEO of Shein, Chris Hum, ignores about the controversy against the fast clothing brand, which talk about the labor exploitation in China and population, which affect African countries, for example. Shein, the fast fashion and in the countries of some customers, activists, and even legislations. The fact and that is the brands that make fast and keep clothing.
Thank you, Cristian. Mauricio?
Complementing what my partner said, I would like to ask if, as the team in favor said, if their workers are inspired, how could they be inspired if they are actually under the level of exploitation? So, because they are violating the China rules of work, right?
Thank you, Mauricio. Carla?
Well, if we're talking about Shein's mission and vision, we have to show what is its mission and vision. So, Shein's mission is to serve as a leader in the industry and bring fashion into the modern era by providing these products at affordable prices, and the company is committed to making these products accessible to all consumers. In the other hand, Shein's vision is to bring fashion into the modern era. The company's commitment to funding R&D and the enhancing its product offering and supply chain efficiency reflects this vision. So as we can see, Shein is a leader in the clothing industry. So Shein is pursuing its vision and mission.
Continuing with the employee environment, Shein values employee environment, creating a positive work culture. They foster a sense of autonomy and provide opportunities for growth and development, ensuring that the employees feel valued and motivated, which contribute to a positive work environment. And Shein has an employee well-being that prioritizes employee well-being, which has a positive impact on the work environment. The company offers programs that promote work-life balance, health and wellness benefits, and a supportive atmosphere that values employee mental and physical health.
Rodrigo? Rodrigo?
In contrast, we believe that the practices of Shein have been questioned for applying working hours and paying low wages. In fact, cheap clothes are made by workers in difficult conditions. This can be seen through images circulating on the internet and the press where they sew, they assemble and they stay for several hours. They don't meet the comfort and the hygiene requirements that the work deserves. Basically, they take advantage of them and their needs, not caring about even their families.
Mauricio?
As a team, we would like to use, please, the seventh resource. In advance, the team in favor were talking about how Shein has obtained recently very good results, how they are going with an expansion to countries as Mexico, I think that they say. As we can see, Shein is actually going under bad practices of competition, because in this article it's mentioned that Shein has reached to Spain. In there, they are actually doing bad, as I said, bad competition. Going with the prices so low and with a bad design that it's not worth it. So other companies are struggling actually to, other fashion companies are struggling to keep on the market of Spain, and it's because Shein has a very bad idea of how to compete in Spain, at least in Spain.
We have to continue to the second question. What is the Shein CEO's stance on ethical issues and corporate social responsibility, and how does this affect the perception of his leadership? You have 1 minute to organize your response. Who wants to start with the answer? Cristian Rojas?
We believe that chain products are made by labor exploitation, and that is why they will not stop it so. And the most sad about the pollution that Shein has with the world population today is really dangerous. So it's not ethical leadership.
Thank you, Cristian. Mauricio?
I would like to compliment the Creación with the second research.
Shein se ha posicionado como una de las marcas del fast fashion más exitosas. Sin embargo, detrás de su éxito hay una dura realidad. En una investigación realizada por la periodista Iman Amrani para Channel 4, salió a la luz la precariedad y sobreexplotación de los trabajadores en las maquilas. En el documental que lleva por nombre Inside the Shein Machine, Untold, se realizan entrevistas anónimas y cámaras ocultas que evidencian el maltrato al personal. Estas maquiladoras someten a sus empleadas a jornadas de hasta 18 horas de trabajo continuo por un salario de aproximadamente 600 euros, alrededor de 11,000 pesos mexicanos. Y a esto se le restan las multas por prendas arruinadas durante el proceso de realización. Incluso en algunas maquilas, las ganancias de las empleadas van acorde al número de prendas realizadas en sus jornadas.
As we can see here in the research, the CEO of Shein makes the poor people work 18 hours a day, which is not human thing to do. And also, responding to the perception of his leadership, in this video we can see how the proper CEO doesn't know really his position. He really doesn't know what inside his industry and his company, and he excuses on this by saying, I didn't know, I want my company to be like other way, but he doesn't show that compromise.
Thank you, Mauricio. Carla?
Well, I want to make a question to the team against. Would you tell us when this video was made, like the date or the year?
The video was made 1 year ago. How we can say it was made by Armani Press.
So 2003, sorry. Okay, so
22.
22. Perfect.
23.
So the CEO, Creation, has made his position clear in a communication on 2023. In this letter, Creation talks about the sustainability and social impact report based on all of these kind of investigations. So Shu expresses that Shein's commitment to taking responsibility for all these impacts and the business and the operation is trying to improve.
Okay, thank you, Carla. Mauricio, you have to remember that you need to hand up to take the word. Camila?
Well, in addition, Shein has shown a commitment to ethical sourcing practices by implementing suppliers' codes of conduct and regularly auditing in factories. This demonstrated a proactive approach to ensuring that ethical standards are upheld throughout the supply chain.
Thank you, Camila. Mauricio?
I would like to use the ninth resource, please. Sorry, the eighth one. Okay, now, as you can see, this article is actually of the 2024 under the position of Shein, of Creación. And as we can see, they are facing suits against, and if they are trying to clean their image, why are they trying to retire from the market of USA? As I said, as is said in the title, guys, can you please go up a little? Right there in the Wall Street market or one of those. So I don't think that Creation is actually doing well facing these problems that the previous organization had.
Continue with the third question. Okay. How are the conflicts and challenges handled within Shein under the leadership of the CEO? You have 1 minute to organize your response. Okay, time is up. Who wants to start with the answer? Christopher Salcedo.
Okay, one of the challenges and the polemics that Shein has been involved in these recent years is one of about the labor exploitation in China, which is one of the Creation has tried to handle, investing 148 millions in 100 fabrics in the region of Brazil, trying to reduce the impact that the company had on China. This is detailed by Marcel Crore, the actual president of Shein here in Latin America, and also an interview on Bloomberg. This is shown as a new way to try to reduce the impact on regions like Asia or Europe, trying to make that the Latin American market have an exponential growth.
Thank you, Christopher. Adrián.
Another challenge was about the environmental challenges that the company had. So they started with a new business model that it says is on demand. So they are trying to have a circular model so they don't overproduce. So what they do is they have analyzers or person working that are searching for the next trend of what things are the most sell, so they produce just that. So they are not causing that much damage in this new business model to the environment.
Thank you, Adrián. Rodrigo Sandraya.
I would like to refute because the Shein company didn't take any action related to the harmful chemicals that they are using, mainly because there is no evidence for this, and they have been trying to take advantage of this concept, mainly because they are starting with what my classmate said, but until today there is no proof of that impact.
Thank you, Rodrigo. Matías Terrazas.
Okay, so answering the question, I want to say that the question says conflicts and challenges handled within Shein under the leadership of the CEO. So I think that all the challenges and all the conflicts that are inside the company are a problem to the CEO. This is because the last news that appears about Shein is that in the market of United States, the other company, Chinese, Temu, start to increase a lot more than Shein. So I want to ask the other team how you can say that is a good leadership inside the company if months before Shein was the or has the most part of the market in the USA, and now the other competition is increasing more. So yeah, that was.
Thank you, Matias. Mauricio?
Complementing what my partner said, I would like to use another resource. Please. Resource, please.
Sorry,
Which number?
The sixth one, please. Okay, now the team in favor mentioned the environmental issues. We would like to show this report that is not so old. It's actually recent. That Shein is actually, well, at least the public perception of how Shein is changing their image of respecting the environmental issues that Shein has committed. I don't know, in the past 10 years maybe. They are not doing anything because I haven't seen, and the team in favor haven't show us an article that says that Shein is changing in a good way their image about the social and environmental issues, and they are not. Actually, they are publishing this type of articles, so I don't know what they are talking about.
Thank you, Mauricio. Carla?
In response to the group against, Shein has cooperated with the OECD, that is the Economic Cooperation and Development Organization, which is a platform for comparing policy experiences, seeking answers to common problems, identifying best practices, and coordinating national and international policies. And they have expressed its willingness to answer any questions and fully cooperate in the investigation process. So there are actions that are being taken to improve their policies, the process of their production, their workers' rights. There's this willing and this desire from Shein to cooperate.
Thank you, Carla. Mauricio Borriti?
The team in favor mentioned that Shein, due to the environmental concerns, they start making like just the right amount of clothes. As we know, Shein is a fast fashion company. Before fast fashion, clothing company used to have only four seasons a year. Since fast fashion companies appeared, this number increased to 52 seasons a year. This means that every week there was a new season out in stores. So nowadays, Shein is still a fast fashion company, and I would like to know how they managed to transform their business model from a fast fashion company that creates 52 seasons a year of clothes and still reduce the environmental impact.
In response to that, that is their business model, not what, as so much demand is being directed to their factories. It's because of the demand of the customers. It's how much the people buy. It's how much the people need to change. For example, I don't know, wearing winter clothes in summer. It's like they are guided by this information and this data, and they are applying this to their factories. But the thing is that they are not overproducing because they are now transitioning their model to low demand. It's low demand that it means that they just produce what the people want. So one of the things is us as customers or buyers, we need to take care of what we buy and not buy just because of buying, because we are not just damaging the industry, we're damaging the environment. So it's not just a...
Luciana Claure.
I would like to refute what Adrian said and complement what Mauricio said. Since last year, Shein has been categorized not only as fast fashion, but as ultra fast fashion. As Mauricio said, Shein produces 52 collections a year. And using the words Adrian said, it is because the demand of the consumers and customers of Shein. But my question is, if it's about the demand of their customers, I think that it depends on the CEO, maybe Creation, and the enterprise and the business, if they decide to do that. Because this Shein ultra fast fashion model produces and consumes product at an alarming rate, creating waste generation, resource depletion, and pollution that is damaging to our environment.
Thank you, Luciana. Mauricio.
Also, I would like to add that obviously Shein will not overproduce. No company will overproduce because they will start losing money, because all that overproduction will stay in their stocks, will not be sold. Our point is that Shein makes as a fast fashion collection, as a super fast fashion collection. They produce one collection a week. So this week they get out one collection. Next week, people will throw out the collection they bought last week and buy a new one. That is our point.
Thank you very much to everyone. We have an extra question, which is, what concrete measures has Shein's CEO implemented to promote diversity, equity, and inclusion within the company? You have 1 minute to organize your response. Okay, time's end. Matias Terrazas.
Well, answering the question, Shein doesn't show any type or any thing that they are promoting diversity, equality, and inclusion. Very clear proof of that is that I just Google in Google the models of Shein. So here I have a proof that all the models are white and like white women, and there is no black woman or even people that have other conditions like in wheelchair and things like that. So I am not agree that Shein has or implemented to promote the diversity or equality in the company. Thank you.
Thank you, Matias. Camila.
Well, responding to Matias, Shein CEO may have implemented policies and practices to ensure diversity in hiring process. This can include promoting equal opportunities, diverse candidates sourcing, and implementing strategies to mitigate bias in recruitment and selection. Second, the CEO may have introduced policies that foster an inclusive working environment. These policies will address issues like anti-discrimination, harassment prevention, accommodation for diverse needs, and flexible work arrangement that promote work-life balance.
Thank you, Camila. Carla.
Also, Shein has a foundation that's called Shein Cares that was launched on 2021 with an initial investment of 500,000 euros over 2 years in vital voices and non-governmental organizations dedicated to supporting women entrepreneurs in sustainable projects. And nowadays, the full amount is up to $10 million.
Thank you, Carla. Adrian.
One of the things that Shein is doing is they created Shein X, that it's a team of 800 designers that are trying to get noticed by their intrepid designs, guided by the data they accumulate. So they are creating not just for the typical white woman. So they are creating extra large clothing for black women, all kind of disabilities and stuff like that. So they are creating that. So the designers have an outlet to also have their work shown.
I would like to highlight the participation of my partner because this is something that is very important. That it is that in their models and the people that are actually showed or are in their affects their public image, there are not so much diversity. Now, Shein says that they have implemented diversity policies to their work environment. And I think that is very convenient because Shein can implement or can, I don't know, like take people from the different ethnicities as long as they can exploit them. So I think that what Shein is actually doing is that they are racist with their models, with the people that they want to show, but they are not racist with the people that they are actually exploiting, as we can see.
Thank you, Mauricio. Christopher?
The most important perspective of Shein is try to intend to create a workplace and a space where the people feel welcome and included. For the people, and this besides any kind of a cultural or national background that the people has, so make the perspective of the public could be racist for the company, but actually is the company hired the people who wants to work with them. This despite all the polemics that the enterprise has faced in the past.
Thank you, Christopher. Carla?
Well, also, if we're talking about equity and inclusion, Shein has a line since 2022 that's called Evolution, that was designed to make purposeful products accessible for all the consumers, inclusive with inclusive sizing clothes, trying to use responsibly sourced materials, and this project is taking a space worldwide, and they are trying to empower new designers, entrepreneur designers, and as you mentioned, like there are no models, black women or plus size models. That's not true. Actually, they are trying to develop this line for plus size women, and they're not only doing this, but they are making this kind of clothes accessible to them. It's so hard to be a woman that's plus size and find a lot of clothes in the market that can fit you, and in a lot of models. Like some of those women needs to just accept what the market offers to them, but and some of those clothes are really expensive. And Shein is promoting equity and inclusion by trying to make this kind of lines for all kinds of consumers.
Thank you, Carla. Matías?
Answering that. Well, maybe Shein have some models that are oversized or black or have another capacity, but in the first search that you can do, in, like for example in Google, like the first 50 photos that appears is white woman, and if you search Shein, most of the photos, at least 90% are white women. So if Shein implement or promote diversity, equality, and inclusion, maybe they do that, but they don't show a lot of that. They show like the other type of models.
Thank you, Matias. Mauricio?
Okay, they highlighted how Shein is making more clothes of many sizes. Thank you. But that is not inclusive. That is just the ambition of Shein that wants to cover more of the market and wants to sell to more people to make more income. So that is not inclusive, actually.
Thank you, Mauricio. Carla?
I think that we can say that you don't feel inclusive if you don't form a part of that population. Like I see yourself as a slang man that has never had to worry about what he's going to wear, what he's going to buy, where he's going to buy, what is the price of the thing that you are going to buy. So I think that the option that you can have to be accessible to clothes that really fits you in an accessible price, to feel all those people inclusive, is a thing that you can say, oh no, they're not being inclusive, they just want more money. Obviously, it's a business. I mean, they can just give the clothes for free. Of course, they are going to ask the people to pay for the clothes, but you can't say that they are not being inclusive because of that.
Thank you, Carla. Camila? Thank you, Carla.
Well, Shein offers a wide range of clothing options, including different sizes, as we said, and style. The first, like we said, is size inclusive. We have adaptive clothing. Third, we have diversity in styles. Shein clothing, the selection has a wide variety of styles, trends, and designs. Continuing this, we have gender inclusive fashion. Shein has the potential to offer gender inclusive or gender neutral clothing options. Second, we have representation. Shein has the opportunities to showcase diversity and inclusivity in their marketing campaigns and product imagery. And to conclude this, we have the customer feedback and reviews. Shein encourages customers to leave reviews and feedback in our website.
Thank you, Camila. Cristian Rojas?
Okay, about the poor inclusion that Shein makes in the world, that happened to the people of Africa, and they watched it and sent their about the poor management and pollution that exist here. You know, I think this more important than just selling to anyone, especially if there is inclusion, no less developing countries.
Okay, teams, you have 2 minutes to prepare your conclusions. Okay, teams, time's up. The team against have the word. Mauricio?
Okay. As a team, we conclude with the discussion made that Shein was and is under a bad leadership for part of their CEOs. Specifically talking about Creation, he founded Shein with no ethical culture. And now that he has resumed in the CEO position, he hasn't done a good job clearing the image of Shein, because it's clearly that Shein has committed many actions that are questionable about their social environment issues and about the working politics that they manage. Thank you.
Thank you, Mauricio. Cristian?
Okay, in conclusion, we believe that the Shein brand does not make aggressive efforts to combat the bad imaging. It has raiding the population and generated several countries. And the poor labor management, we believe that due to ethical show chains and cerebral aspect, and don't only sell. Thank you.
Thank you, Christian. Rodrigo?
I think we conclude that Shein should start to avoid pollution fashion, worker exploitation, and the way that they are changing their actions related to the topics that we just mentioned. Shein should start to focus on quality and not in quantity with better conditions for everyone.
Thank you, team against. So we continue with the team in favor. Camila?
In communication and problem solving approach to handle conflicts and challenges within the company. Second, Shein offers a wide variety of clothes, providing customers with diverse fashion choices and accessibility to different styles. Shein has taken steps toward sustainability, including in initiatives for sustainable materials, weight reduction, and energy efficiency. Shein has the potential to promote diversity, equity, and inclusion through measures such as diversity hiring, inclusive policies, employee resource groups, and community engagement. And to conclude, Shein clothes offering may contribute to inclusivity by promoting size options, adapting clothing, diversity styles, and potential gender inclusive options.
Thank you, Camila. Christopher?
In addition, I would like to say that Creation leadership at Shein embodies a vision to drive an approach that has propelled the company to a remarkable success in the fast fashion market around the world. Also, his ability to inspire the innovation, the trends, and foster a dynamic company culture helped the company to navigate challenges and the resilience which the problems were aborted by the CEO. Also, we know that the company has experimented scrutiny and criticisms, but Shu leadership has demonstrated that a commitment to addressing these ethical challenges and social responsibility problems that the company experimented in the past, acknowledging that the importance of the transparency on sustainability and ethical sourcing is one of the most important things in the fashion industry, most in the fast fashion industry. As Shein continues on a process to evolve the culture and all his value chain and supply chain, Creation leadership will be essential to steering the company to a future which we characterize by a responsible growth, a positive impact, and a continuing innovation.
Thank you, Christopher. So the debate ends. Applause for everyone.